Things are looking not a bad start this morning, it seems, especially compared to yesterday afternoon anyway.
Yeah, it was a busy afternoon, especially for Decatur and Grady counties, but for a lot of areas we had some pretty rough weather for a little while yesterday afternoon. Today, much calmer, much more tranquil, but warm and a bit more humid. So we'll be on the lookout for fog this morning and those icky, sticky conditions even this afternoon when those top temperatures want to soar up into the middle 80s or higher. And I think we get warmer from here over the next couple of days. And even in the overnights, we're going to watch those temperatures stay way above normal. Typical morning starts at this point in April are in the low to mid 50s. We're talking some spots lower 70s this morning. Not a whole lot left on the satellite radar composite picture. Any of the showers out east moving away. And we do have that fog out there with this moisture just lingering in the air and not a lot of breeze to stir things up. So 72 and foggy in Tallahassee, 66 got some fog in Thomasville, 68 and real foggy in Valdosta. Here are a few more temperatures around the region. I see a 71 up in Dothan, Alabama, and a 70 in Marianna. It's a little cooler in Live Oak at 63, but even that 10 or 11 degrees warmer than normal. Now, if we could get a little breeze going, maybe we've got a chance to stir things up and limit some of that fog. But for the time being, check out these visibility numbers from Perry to Valdosta to Thomasville, all below 1 mile, and Bainbridge is only 1.25 miles. In Live Oak, only 1.25 miles. And this is why we've got the dense fog advisory for the eastern half of the viewing area. It's going to run till 9. I don't see a lot going on across the southeast. I don't expect there's going to be a lot over the next couple of days. The energy is gone, and now we wait for the next boundary to get here. What really happens a lot this time of the year is these boundaries look like they got a lot of promise early on, but as they start making their work east, they end up running out of steam, and until they get some help to push them along, they sort of get stuck across the southeast. That's what happens to us an awful lot, and that's when we get those prolonged periods of unsettled. And if this boundary follows that pattern, by the time it gets here by like Friday, Saturday, it ends up stuck across the southeast, and we end up with unsettled heading into Easter weekend. Got a couple of days to fine-tune that and see how it all works out, but I think it's going to be moving fairly slow, and that keeps us in the warm, humid, unstable air for the next couple of days. So when that boundary does get here, showers are going to go up. But at this point, it feels like we're going to be talking about that unsettled, where it looks and feels a lot more like it should be raining than it actually does. And let's see how things evolve from now till then. Today is only Tuesday, after all. On the Gulf today, some clearing, although we'll call it warm and humid. Winds out of the southeast like 5 to 12. 60s and 70s this morning and muggy this afternoon. I think we top in the middle to upper 80s, like 85, 86, 87. It's going to be warm. It's going to be humid. Tonight, we keep the warm and humid around. More mid 60s for overnight lows, and some spots staying closer to 70. Look at that 7-day forecast. Temperatures continue to climb through the middle of the week. Remember, I'm not putting a 90 on that map until we see a 90, but we could get close.